Greetings and welcome to Road to Guitar Mastery, the ongoing show where I attempt to master the guitar by breaking it down into its most fundamental pieces. In today's episode, we are going to discuss hand synchronization as well as the basics of multitasking. Let's take this exercise as an example. From the picking perspective, we are playing straight eighth notes while accenting every third note. This is a useful picking pattern to learn because it challenges us to cycle back and forth between up and downstroke dominance. Simultaneously, the fretting hand loops the 1, 2, 3, 4 finger pattern, placing the accent on a different finger each cycle. Now, when it comes to locking these two parts together, a level of independence is necessary in both hands. Here's what the exercise looks like using only the fretting hand. The challenge is to hammer the strings with enough velocity to produce both the sounded notes as well as the accented notes. From my experience, there are two positions we can isolate to help develop the proper hammering velocity for this technique. The first is starting with the finger resting on the string, which encompasses a lift and drop. I'd recommend experimenting with the full range for each finger during this exercise, drawing most of the power from the largest knuckle. The second motion is a bit more challenging, where we start from a lifted finger position as we make the drop. Developing the skill is incredibly valuable as most fretted notes will start from this position. When both hands are proficiently independent, we can practice syncing them together with the full exercise. From here, we can move on to multitasking. We can practice this by utilizing variations for each hand. With the pick, we can cycle between all downstrokes, all upstrokes, picking only the accented notes, ghost strumming, or any combination of the above. I find it helpful to pick the accented notes while ghost strumming the remaining notes. With the fretting hand, we can switch between the complete sequence and just the accented notes. So, to recap, develop each hand independently so one hand isn't simply referencing the other. With both hands working independently, synchronize the movements. And then finally, experiment with different variations for each hand to develop multitasking. I'm also releasing this Rocksmith-style animation in a loop as a separate video to practice along to. I hope this short lesson was helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will do my best to get back to you. Thanks so much for checking out Road to Guitar Mastery, as I will be back with another one very soon. Take care, everyone.